Most people don't realize they're living the best times of their lives until they are over. In college, many student athletes like to think they're in a routine: breakfast, class, practice, study. But they are also meeting mentors and making friends for life. Sooner than they may like, these little moments will turn into unforgettable memories. The proof seen on the faces of returning alumni at homecoming.
USF was everything. I came in and I built a family. I built the second family here. We established a lot when I was here. Getting to number 2, unfortunately, we couldn't keep it at that ranking. USF All-American. You know, just being around the campus was crazy. You know, the fans was crazy, the students was crazy, and the vibe around was just beautiful. Mike Jenkins, first-round draft pick, Dallas Cowboys. It felt great. I can't even explain. Felt like I won the lottery. Jerry called me and I looked, you know, I don't even think I seen it on the TV. I was so happy running around and jumping around with my family. I didn't get a chance to see it until I went back and seen it later. But it was great. It was great.
Mike Jenkins left the 3 letters of USF to those of the NFL, but you can never take the USF out of him. And he has returned for the honor of being the Grand Marshal of the Homecoming Parade.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's homecoming. We as a football team come together as a family every year for this special event. We need each and every one of you to throw on your green and gold and represent USF the way we know you can, because we're going to take it to ECU. No. I said, are you ready? Here we go. S-O-U-T-A, F-L-O-R-I-D-A, South Florida, South Florida. Go!
While homecoming weekend at USF is highlighted by pep rallies, parades, carnivals, and concerts, it all centers around the main event: football.
No, this is absolutely the best situation because we're all here together from Gainesville, South Florida. We all come and meet. We get to go wish them good luck before the game at the Stampede. And then we go inside the stadium and, you know, you're surrounded by all the fans and he makes a good play and everybody's jumping up and down.
And White fakes the handoff, looking to throw a world of time. He's got Andre Davis, and Andre Davis has the football. He scores 51 yards.
It brings tears to your eyes sometimes. It really does. But it's awesome to know that he is the one that you're watching.
Obviously, this is a whole family atmosphere right here. It's like a little family unit here. One of the reasons that actually USF was so attractive was actually with Coach Taggart and how the family atmosphere is there. So that was really important to us. Not so much, I mean, obviously only being 3 hours away, we get to go to every game, plus we go to the away game. But just really the family unit, kind of how he does, not just with our son, but with the team in general. I mean, success is going to come. It takes time. Nothing changes overnight. But really, you're not just trying to win football games, you're trying to grow men. And that was really one of the biggest reasons why we wanted our son to come here.
Absolutely.
So the family atmosphere is second to none. And we love Coach Taggart. And he's approachable. He's like down to earth. He understands what the kids, what today's environment is, what music they're listening to.
He tweets out Drake lyrics, for goodness sakes, on signing day. I mean, what coach does that?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
I got you, dog. Can I get some of that too?
Motivate your line as you go through, especially when you got a pass play call. Hey, guys, easy on this one. About a good 2 seconds. Give him about 2 seconds. I get throwing darts. Darts.
Come on, there it is. There it is.
Good job. Good job.
That's it right there.
Yeah, he knows how to motivate them, and he knows when to put the throttle on and when to ease back. And we're extremely happy he's here. We're extremely happy he's a Bull. So.
Family weaves its way through every thread of Coach Taggart's program. Tailgating with the families of the players and the coaches has become another part of the USF tradition. And it's why so many people remember their time at USF so fondly, and why they give back to the university that helped mold them and set them up for success in life. This week on USF Football, a new era on the Bay, our homecoming game against 19th-ranked East Carolina. And we'll spend some time with the family of sophomore linebacker Nigel Harris.
Here we are. The greatest football state in the country, in its greatest city, where speed grows with the oranges, and boys are turned into men. Draft picks, champions, leaders. The future is forged in green and gold.
Who has it better than us? Nobody.
Our leader, homegrown.
There it is. Good job. Good job.
That's it right there.
With a perfect pedigree as a player and coach. Young and wise, nurturing and demanding. That rare mix to lead our program. They are our hometown team, as hardworking as their families, as prideful as their city, charging into the future. They are the Bulls. This is the rise of USF Football. USF Football, a new era on the Bay.
My name is Nigel Harris. I'm from Tampa, Florida, and I went to high school at Hillsborough High School.
Nigel Harris, Jordan loose.
There it is. Pressure, and down he goes. Nigel Harris. The sophomore from right here in Tampa at Hillsborough High.
What does football at South Florida mean to me? Home. Upstairs to get my brother. Brother's probably up under his 18 or 20-year-old blanket, Dalmatian blanket. Got
You think it's on the table, smashing.
Nigel Harris grew up just 7 miles away from the USF campus. Staying close to home was important to the sophomore linebacker, so when it came time to pick a school, there was one choice close to Nigel's heart.
He's always been a good kid. Did what he always was supposed to do. I mean, of course, you're going to have growing pains, but he certainly, you know, was always teachable and coachable, and always wanted to do the right thing.
Very big baby. He was 9 pounds 3 ounces. Just a very good kid. Not one problem out of him. Very, very good student.
Besides being a standout student in high school, Nigel's father always saw potential for him to play in the big time.
It was 2006. I remember because that was the year that we went to the Pop Warner Super Bowl. I remember riding home, me and the other head coach, we were talking about, you know, who do we think would actually, what players on this particular team do we think would make it far? And actually make it to the league, let's go that far. And we began to name a few players, and Nigel's name was one of them. That was then.
When choosing a school, Nigel found himself being recruited by a man with hometown ties.
The recruiting process really for that particular coaching staff started back when they were at Western Kentucky. Once the recruiting process began to culminate to decision time, things just so happen to work out to where the coaching staff changed at USF, and their actions lined up with their words, and that's really what did it.
Not only just Coach Tiger, but I was looking at his staff and all the guys that follow him from where he came from. That says a lot. If you can have a whole crew that follow you from one state to the other, that speaks a lot.
He's coming here for reasons beyond just, creating a stepping stone for himself. He's coming here to actually build something.
It's not just Coach Taggart's integrity that's impressive, it's the way he handles his players.
I think getting to know them as a person, I think that's so important.
Real good. Really good.
He's someone that you can easily just be comfortable with and have a nice conversation with. And it's not all about football all the time. It's all about being right and doing right.
Their responsibility, I tell them all, I'm going to have their back. I expect for them to have my back. By being the best football player they can be, being the best student they can be, and having the best character they can have. Period.
Sometimes it's not the final destination, but the journey to get there. For Nigel, his ever-winding path has taken him down the road to a place of limitless possibilities. He hopes one day to find himself in the NFL. But no matter where his journey takes him, he will be ready. Thanks to Coach Taggart and USF.
Go Bulls.
Go Bulls.
Experience the new era of USF football and join us for one of these upcoming home games. A gentle bay breeze under gorgeous autumn skies provided the perfect backdrop for South Florida's returning and future alumni in their homecoming game against East Carolina.
Go Bulls! Go Bulls! Go Bulls! Go Bulls!
The Bulls arrived to an encouraging stampede of enthusiasm that they would later say not only carried over to the inside of Raymond James Stadium, but helped them get off to a quick start.
Yeah, go Bulls! Go Bulls!
Some schools schedule what they think will be an easy opponent for homecoming, but not South Florida. The Bulls were ready to take on a ranked team for the second straight homecoming game, number 19, East Carolina. And the pregame excitement was palpable. Even the university president was caught up in the excitement and pageantry of big-time college football.
Here we are in Tampa. It's homecoming, and tonight, the USF Bulls welcome in number 19, East Carolina. The Bulls are 4-0 all-time against the Pirates, but this is going to be a real challenge for Willie Taggart's bunch.
And they were more than up for it, especially with the supercharged student section providing lots of noise. Neither team had lost an American Athletic Conference game yet. Both wanted to keep it that way.
Homecoming night here in Tampa. Play fake, Carton rolling out, throws on the run. And it's going to be another first down. Oh, they almost turned it over. Ball was on the turf. Momentarily, Carton recovered and then got leveled by Alkino Watson, the defensive tackle.
The Pirates came to town with the fourth most potent offense in the country, but Willie Taggart's defense had them scratching their heads.
White will send the tight end in motion again. It is Tice. Finds some room right up the middle and a good run for a first down.
The Bulls' running game was also complemented by the return of receiver Andre Davis.
Play fake. Mike White wants it deep down the middle of the field. That's a man wide open. There is Andre Davis. And on homecoming night, the Bulls draw first blood.
Left side. And White takes the handoff, looking to throw a world of time. He's got Andre Davis, and Andre Davis has the football. He scores 51 yards.
Andre Davis is back, the senior from Tampa. Caps an 8-play, 86-yard opening series. They've got a 7-0 lead on the number 19 team in the country. So first and 10 from the 25. Carton rolling out after the play fake. He wants a deep ball. Looking for Trevon Brown and had him, but it's dropped. Third down and 3. Dumps it off to Swanson, the fullback.
South Florida played a strong first quarter.
Stiff arm.
The extra work put in by the coaches and players during the week off was evident. East Carolina did tie it up in the last minute, but it was a temporary setback. The second quarter was all Bulls.
10-10. Shane Carton with a touchdown pass on the last series, but he's in trouble here and dumped at the 17-yard line. Bad snap. Carton has it batted down.
South Florida held the Pirates to a season low in passing yardage.
No pass here. White to Andre Davis. He's wide open.
Davis had not played since opening day, but was on his way to a record-setting night. Just part of an offense that was fully in sync in the first half.
Give it to the fullback, Kennard Swanson. Look at this run. Powers right through a host of tacklers and gets close to the first down. A gain of 9.
Clock domination. It kept the ball out of the Pirates' hands.
South Florida driving, trying to take the lead on the number 19 team in the country.
White hands it off, back, kicks his way forward, 10-5, touchdown USF! That's 6 for the Bulls!
He was hardly touched as he takes it in from 14 yards out. USF came to play tonight. Pirates 1 of 5 on third down. 3rd and 5, Carton double pumps, now he's chased from behind and brought down. Sacked by Callaway. That's the 3rd sack for the Bulls.
Boy's got a lot of time, and he does throw it up, and running under it and picking it off is Johnny Ward, and the Bulls will have the ball.
From 45. The hold of Chibati. Bang, got it.
Homecoming halftime can't be any better than when you're beating a top 20 team. The Bulls continued to hold on to their lead through the third quarter. A lunch pail effort by a team that doesn't wear names on the back of their jerseys, but plays real hard for the name on the front.
2nd and 8, White throws, nice catch by Andre Davis.
After missing 4 games with a bruised sternum, Davis was a welcome sight for South Florida eyes, breaking Carlton Mitchell's school record for career receiving yardage.
Marquez Grayson bounces to the outside. Dives for the pylon.
The game-winning touchdown in the fourth quarter was a microcosm of the Bulls' effort. An improving team with great determination that struggled until the last second before falling short. They've shown they can play with anyone, and now must work on being able to seal the deals they worked so hard to set up.
I was excited, man, just to see the student session and to see my family out there. I was excited to be out here and to be out here with my guys, my last homecoming.
World of time. He's got Andre Davis, and Andre Davis has the football. He scores 51 yards.
That's one of the top offenses in the country, you know, and that first half, again, you hold them to 10 points in the first half. I don't think that happened to them this year.
The last series, but he's in trouble here and dumped at the 17-yard line.
We didn't do a good job in the second half of holding them and containing them like we did. I thought we did.
We realized we can play with top-ranked opponents. The first half, we came out pretty good, you know, so I think we made good open field tackles and we was able to contain them. We got to come out and earn in both halves, and they played the second half better than we did.
I think Mike is getting better each and every game, you know, and I think it's probably one of his better games this year, having some weapons back for him.
The senior from Tampa caps an 86-yard opening series.
I trust Coach T's decision, so I just go out there and I do what they tell me to do and try to do it to the best of my ability.
I mean, I kind of came in here with my eyes not set on records, but I kind of felt like I was going to get it eventually, but it is what it is. It's a great accomplishment.
He's now got 6 catches for 124 and a touchdown.
It's great to have his leadership out there, his playmaking ability, and I think we saw in the first half there what he was able to do. And the thing about Dre, he's not 100%. You know, he's still working back in it, and he needs a couple games on his belt as well, but he did some good things for his teammates. Really enjoy having him out there, and it really got them going there early in the game.
South Florida driving, trying to take the lead on the number 19 team in the country.
again, we just got to finish ball games by not beating ourselves. You know, it's not like they came and just took anything away from us. It was more of us doing it to ourselves when we had them where we wanted them.
We need to learn from our mistakes this game, get in the film room, learn it up, take notes, and fix it on the field, and get ready for next week.